Good afternoon. My name is Tumi Tladi. Today is Monday, the 28th of June 2021. Time is 23 minutes after 4 p.m. And yeah, this is going to be video number 24. I would like to apologize for the noise in the background. My neighbors, I wasn't aware that I have neighbors that came back and now they're noisy. But I believe you can hardly hear the noise, but I can hear it. And because I live in a busy neighborhood, that's crazy. Now, let me launch this website and we'll talk about what we're gonna be doing. It's gonna be a short video because video number 20 and 21, yes, especially 21, where I did add phone number, add phone number page. So let me log in. We did create a while ago this account, actually the two, YouTube_user and YouTube_admin. I'll use admin later on. I have a reason why there is admin, but these are dummy accounts, and we need to open SQL Server Object Explorer so we can look at the actual database when all this it's going down behind the scenes. So let's give it a second. Now please, in the meantime, because there have been multiple requests, people asking me to do certain videos, it's because they happen to bump into these videos because these people are on LinkedIn, because then I share the links to these videos on LinkedIn. That's how many people get to know about this content, that they happen to bump into a specific video. But I'd like to advise that if you find this content to be helpful, please start from the overview and then you'll understand how I set an expectation of this channel. You know what I'm going to be doing. One of the things I promise is to be raw, where I show everything, including what I'm about to do right now. Yes, I understand the risks of what I'm doing. Someone asked me if these services that I'm showing off, they're no longer proprietary. Now, they are still proprietary, but I'm giving back to a community because I'm helping somebody. No one was there to help me, but let me try to help somebody, because I had to figure out a lot of things myself. So this actual database in production is deployed. It's somewhere, not from where I am right now. It's somewhere. Okay, and we're gonna look at the table called identical docs_users. That's the main table for users. And then let's give it a second. There we go. And then I hope that my video studio is not gonna hang up because I did figure out why it was slow, and I do apologize for the previous videos when it was pretty much slow. Okay, so right click and then let's just say view data. Okay, so but before I click login, there's something happens. So let me recap. I built my system in a way that the people that actually create account in my world, I call them my clients. So in your world, these are the people, men and women, that have the capability and the capacity, through their devices such as printers, laptops, computers. They can make copies. They can also make printouts, so they have that capability. If we go to home, let's go quickly to home page. I'm talking about these people. They have the printers, they can do this. And then this gentleman here, not you, the gentleman here, I'm talking about, they are my clients. But in your world, they are called business or store owners. Okay, so they are the only ones that I've designed my system to be the only ones to register and all at the same time to log in. So we did create a dummy account called YouTube user. There it is. So the next thing is that after they have authenticated the account, I believe this is them. No, these two accounts. You see with the username. There we go. YouTube user, YouTube admin. So they did verify their email. Let's take a look at that. We did all of this a couple of days ago, or a couple of videos back. So yes, they have their emails, they have been confirmed. We went through that, but I want the phone number, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So I also want to open the controller in MVC manage controller. So I'm not going to do how we get to add phone number, you know, I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to start with add phone number. So when I log in, this guy's going to get hit. This guy, so I turn the view for me to enter phone number. So we did cover all this extensively. I'm not going to go back to it. So let me do that just now. Log in. Give it a second. There we go. You see, it went to add phone number. So there we are. And then I'm going to enter the actual phone number. We did the validations, and then I'm done with that. And then my phone, I'm going to put it next to the microphone. You're going to hear another SMS coming in. And then what's going to happen afterwards is that we're done with this one. So this is going to be a post. Like I said, we covered this. I'm only going to focus on, we know this is going to send an SMS, but that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on this alert of success, and then where it's going to go. It's going to redirect to an action called verify phone number. That's the video that I'm going to focus on. This video, it's mainly for that. So I'm going to focus on this guy. So we do know the user ID. We did explain how we got this user ID. And then we're going to have the phone number, the one I'm about to enter right now. So we're going to pass it to on the other side to verify, or to verify phone number action method. And then we're going to pass in the state of, is this the first time user or not? So we can currently check that. If you look at the URL, you can see that the first time is true. Yes. So we're going to pass in the state of first time variable, and then the phone number, this one, and then the user ID, which is this user ID. So submit, and SMS is going to hit my phone right now. So this is the alert I was talking about, the success. There we go. It says we've sent, shut up. It says we've sent the verification code to your phone right now. Yes, it came through. Okay, so now we are in a different action method called verify phone number. Now, that's what I'm going to focus on. Cool, so we are done with this guy. Here it is. So we said it should expect phone number. Yes, we do have it, hopefully. We do have a user ID, and we do have the state of if the user is a first timer or not. So this is the get. This is for get, where we still continue to allow anonymous. So the very first thing for this guy to end up showing the way it showed up like this, it's because what we are saying is that, okay, again, now we're gonna check if this user ID is null. It's possible that this can be null, but I should have said this guy can be nullable. I should fix it so that it becomes readable properly, to say, you know, this, we expect this guy to be this is not right. Wait, I've already done this here. I've already done it. That means it's a must that this guy has a value. Okay, it works, but it's a bug. I've already done this, where we are saying this guy can be nullable. The only thing I should say is this guy should be nullable. Yes, because I've already dealt with this guy here. I mean that it's a must. Whether this guy is nullable or not, but this will continue, will always have the value user ID underscore, will always have the value, and that's what we are passing when we go to verify phone number, or when we are being redirected to verify phone number. So then I don't understand, why am I still having another check? Now don't worry, that's iPhone. When you receive an SMS 2 minutes later on, if you haven't opened it, they're gonna send that tone again. Okay, so but I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to understand my system so that I know the errors that I may have made. I know why this is here, but in order for a user to end up to this, they don't just end up to this page, verify phone number. There has to be a value here. one way or the other. So my check might not be necessary. I should just have that user ID because I know there has to be something. So this is not necessary. But yes, no, this is not necessary. Yes. Okay, I still use the same thing. That let's have the user ID on the view back. The view back property is dynamic. Previously, because I do watch my videos and I make mistake where I confuse the terminology. It's not anonymous, it's dynamic. Yes, it's dynamic property, or it's of type dynamic, you know. So okay, in this way I send an SMS through SMS provider to verify the phone number. No, the SMS has already been sent. This command is wrong. We don't send an SMS through, it's already been sent. Okay, here we say if the phone number was null, we're gonna show an error. If the phone number was null behind the scenes, and I'll show how it works. Other than that, we are retaining the view, you know, showing all of this, and that's what we get to see. There we go. So why would the phone number be null? And then how do we know the phone number can be null? Let's do this. Let's show the actual corresponding view for this action method. There we go. So you see the phone number, what we do is we're getting it from the model and then we are hiding it. And then that's how we are sending it, you know, quietly and secretly. So we are checking the state of this value of this key, that is the value, is this guy null or not. So in case that there is no phone number, you know, or that it's null, then we should show an error message. But if this guy, it's not null, and then we should continue to show the view. So this is advanced stuff now. It's not for kids, it's advanced stuff. So this was get, and that's what we have. So I'm about to enter the code. Let's see, is 325579. And by the way, they're uniquely generated by identity system, not by me. So even if you try to cram it, it's not gonna work next time. Yeah. Assuming that you watched my previous video. Yes. So what happens when I'm about to click now that I'm about to click submit? Let's first click it and then we'll explain the code. Firstly, let me check if there's gonna be an error or a bug. If I remove this guy and make it 8, it's incorrect, but let's see what it's gonna show. Let's test that use case. Remember, as a developer, you need to test the use case in case the user mistakenly enters incorrect verification code. What's going to happen? There we go. So you see what it does? It shows a warning to say we have an issue. Unfortunately, we failed to verify your phone number for this person. And then look at what it does. It keeps the state of the URL. And that's exactly what we did in here, where we're keeping the state of that, and then we are still retaining the view with the incorrect guy. And then to show that error message, so we are in here. So what is in this object? It's only phone number, no, multiple stuff, not only phone number, because we have the user ID. So we have the user ID, we have the actual code that I've just typed in and it's required, it's a must. And then we have the actual phone number, so it cannot be null. Now you know that. But also, I did ask myself this question, that it's possible that now this guy lost the value, which is the phone number. It's possible, but we're about to test that now. That means then it creates a bug. So we know that, and then we have that is the first time or not. I don't know, I can't remember why I still insist on having this value, but let's see the use case for it. So firstly, I check the model state, or else I'll return everything. The view, and then I like user ID, I want it here. Okay, I don't know why I want it here. Okay, so that I don't have to have this guy long every time there is user ID, because it's gonna be long. Okay, and then the result, so I'm gonna say user manager. Let's go now and change phone number async for this user ID using this phone number. and then using this code. So it knows about the code. Now the result, if it succeeded, we're gonna do this. Else, this is where now we show that warning, the one that you saw. And then I keep the state of it and I return back the view. So now you know how it happened. But if everything went very well, we're gonna say we need to find the user by ID. That user ID, we need to find the actual user. We're gonna put it here. Usually I don't write it user, I write it application user. Usually, I don't know why I did this, but I'll rewrite the code again because I don't like it. It's not readable for me. I like to know that it's application user. That's an object. Okay. So now we have the entire object for this user. In this case, for YouTube user. That's what we're trying to retrieve. If we manage to find it and it's not null, we're gonna sign the user in. And then when we are done, we're gonna check, this is the use case for that Boolean flag. If this was the first time, where should they go? Now I know the use case for that, for this guy. Where should they go? Now, if it was their first time, which is currently says true, yes. Because remember I said those business or store owners, because this will be the first time they create an account, the next step is to add the phone number. The third step, they need to verify a phone number. The last step, they need to pay me now. Now this is where the subscription comes in, but we'll talk about this. I'll make the next video on this guy. Else, if it's not the first time, you're just going to return back to index, but I'll show the use case for this guy just now, and because right now it's going to go to this guy. It's going to go to subscription controller. There's index action method. I'll make a video next for this one. What happens with subscription? Okay, so right now let's let it play. Changing the guy to 9, yes. Submit. Okay, it says failed. We need to now know why is it say failed. Let me open my SMS on my phone. 325579, and then it says failed. But you see, it still keeps the state of the phone number behind the scenes, which is good. Let me try the previous SMS from the previous video, because I still have it. 361958. It's a correct. I have it. I'm looking at it right now. Still, it's incorrect. Let me prove this because I don't like to be a liar. Let me go to bulk SMS. I'm still authenticated. I'll show these two SMSs. And then I'll try to explain why I think it does what it does. Log in. It says you need to log out before you can use this page. Hell no. Let's go to account. Send. You see, I've sent 2 today. I've sent 2. And this is the one I've just entered right now. So let me copy it. Come on. Copy this guy. It's correct. And then I'm going to enter it. And it's still going to be incorrect. And I'll explain why. Let me see if I can justify that. Okay. So going back to the code. It's not that simple. This thing, it's well, at least in this kind of case, I could be wrong. But let's go back to app_start folder, and we'll find identity config. Yes. Here we go. There we go. No, not this one. Okay, then this is not the class. Let's go to startup.auth. And this is the one. For me, this is how I'm gonna try to explain this guy. This is for the cookie. No, this cannot be it. But because the SMS came in how long ago? 1631, now it's 1643. So that's like more than 10 minutes ago. So the only way to justify is that the code is no longer valid, because one of these guys enables the application to temporarily store user information when they are verifying the second factor. Yes, when they're verifying second factor in the two-factor authentication process. So I think this could be it, but it might not be it. Or this could be it, but I think it might not be it. But the point is, you set these things up, because I remember setting, I know this one of logout, account logout. Okay, but let's do a new one. But it shows that how robust the system is. Now, can I go back? Let's see. Back to add phone number. Back. Does it allow me? Back. It seems like it doesn't allow me. Okay, let's log in again. But it's good to know that if the user is gonna be, I don't know, not necessarily slow, but if they're gonna forget that they need to do this, 4290, yes. So I'm gonna enter, my phone is gonna scream again, and then we're gonna refresh this guy. Let's give it a second for it to cry. There we go, refresh. And there we go, 1645, and then this is the new code. And then as soon as I enter it, all should work very well. Yes, behind the scenes it has the time limit. Behind the scenes, I think I did test the use case for this, and we'll talk about this. This is the next video. Why this? And then we'll talk about this, yeah, because I told you it's gonna redirect to subscription because they are the first time user. But with this, wait until I talk. I'm gonna introduce another service called Pay Fast, and then we'll talk about this in a second. Yeah, you don't want to miss this. You don't want to miss this. It's gonna be super incredible. Yeah, cool. So that's in a nutshell. But let's go now verify in a database table. If I refresh this guy, this will have my phone number. See where I'm at? This guy will have my phone number. Let's give it a second to spin, because all this happens in production. There we go. It is my phone number. This guy. So now it's been verified. You see, YouTube user. It's been verified. So here's the phone number. It says phone number confirmed. Yes, it's true. But for that admin, it's not confirmed. So I force the business or store owners to have their cell phone number confirmed. And this is what I want to cover today. And then we will do this video tomorrow. I'll explain again this condition, because then this shows that you are now a developer now. When you are now able to, the last thing I want to show has to do with the version control. Let me do right click. I'm going to show something for version control. Let's go to get and then view history. iPhone, shut up. This one tends to take, but it's still loading. I don't know if you can see. It tends to take a while. So, but I want to show something that the flag here, because I remember, I know exactly why I have it. When I started doing this thing for the first time, because when you introduce something, you need to tamper with certain parts of your system where this might be helpful. So when I introduce a subscription, I knew that I need to know, is this the first time or not? Oh, I meant to show something. Okay, wait. Now let me show something, a different use case. For that, okay, let me log out. Let me log in with a normal user account, and I'm gonna show you something. Because it's part of this video that this guy is gonna get skipped if it's not the first time. And then let's see that from the login. So now I'm wrapping up video number, I believe 21, 22, not 20, video 2021, something like that. I'm not sure, but let me use test one. So this one, you see, goes right through, but I can go and we'll do this amount of time. But I just want to show that I can change my phone number. So this is my current phone number, iPhone, but I'm going to use the one of Samsung. So I'm going to say change. This is where I go to add phone number, you see. But look at the flag. The first time it's no longer true, it's false. And I'm going to enter, let me look for that phone number. And please don't call me. Like I said, I have a girlfriend. I'm not single, I'm taken. Let me look for Tumi Samsung. There we go. 071 009 8675. Yo, I said 071 00. What's happening here? 009 8675. Submit. This phone is gonna vibrate right now, but I need the SMS from it. Where is it? Yes, it came through. There we go. 550310, and then I'm gonna hit submit. But check where it's not gonna go. You see, it didn't go to subscription. It says now your phone number was added. It did not go to subscription, and it did change the phone number. Here it is. And I can prove this thing looking at the table. Close this. Yes. Let's look for test one quickly. Test one, where are you? Test one. Here it is. You see, this is what it used to be. So I'm gonna refresh and I'm gonna come back. Now it's gonna see 071 to show that yes, the phone number has changed. Give it a second. I'm not gonna move my cursor. There we go. So that's what happens when you tamper with. You need to be careful. Test all the use cases. So this is testing 101. That now, if this wasn't the first time, then let's go back to the index of manage, and let's show the success. So the history that I meant to show. Oh, wait. You see, when I added the validation logic for the user to enter phone number that has 10 characters, when the validation that number has to start with 0, fix the bug when the user enters the incorrect code. You see, we fix the bug, and then hopeful redirecting the first time user to the right place after login. See, there is again, and a responsive part. Okay, this one is an old one, 16, but this is the most. Yes, if I view the comment details, we'll see that part. So yes, version control is a powerful thing. It's a very, very powerful thing. So if I quickly go to manage controller, but what Microsoft did with this thing is stupidity. I don't want this window here, and I've been trying to remove it. Like it used to be. It's stupid what they did, these people. We need more space here. Microsoft, you guys. So you see this when I added that flag. This guy, when I added the flag, and then also when I added the flag bold the first time because it wasn't there, and going back to verify, still adding the flag first time, and then this is where we got to use it when we post, and then this is where we build that if statement. And now you understand, this was the initial code, but what happens if this is the first time? There we go. So now you understand the beauty of version control system. So stay tuned for subscription. What is it? What does it do? And everything. Time is now. And then you understand how I control the subscription, and then how I collect money and everything. You don't want to miss that. For now, I'm done. Thank you very much. This has been a pleasant video. I get to learn a lot. I get to appreciate the work that I did. I get to love the work that I did. You know, I get to see that it still works, you know, in production. It's still good. It's still, yeah, I'm happy. Yeah, no, I'm content. So with that being said, thank you very much. And then see you next time during the next video. Thank you.